Hello, my crafty friends. This video is about me adding some more stuff into my Scavenger Hunt 2018 journal, and it's getting very fat indeed. Of course, some of this stuff will be, it's like I'm taking stuff out of this. That whole thing's not going to be in there, so probably not going to. It's not going to be as fat when I get finished as it is at the moment. But anyway, I just wanted to add some more stuff in it, and I thought I would let y'all be here along for the ride if you want. I've discovered a new kind of tea. It's I don't know how you say that, Tao Chai Classic. Oh my goodness, a robust blend of black tea, cinnamon, cardamom, black pepper, and spices, and it's delicious. And I'm going to stick that in here. Oops. It's kind of hard to work in it when it's as chunky as it is right now. I don't guess I have room for more than one of those. Okay. And then I made my husband, he likes this cold brew Lipton tea. So I made him some of that the other day, and I decided I'd stick that in here too. I don't usually drink black tea because I have more trouble with my stomach with it than I do green tea or herbal tea. But a little bit of this once in a while is yummy. Okay, and then I found another label here on my Aqueous hair towel. It was just kind of being a pain, so I decided if it was going to be a problem, I was going to take it out and stick it in here. So we'll just put it right there. Alrighty. And then page 4 was get something from your neighbor. And my mom lives next door, and so I went over to see what her and my stepfather might have that I could stick in here. And while I was there, he said, well, I've got some luggage tags from our New York trip. If that we don't need, if you want to stick those in there. Well, I was expecting it to be the airplane luggage tag that I need in this book that I don't have one of. And so I was very excited, but it turns out it was this one, the little church choir that, it's not a choir like sings in church on Sunday morning. It's a choir that does 4 or 5 special concerts throughout the year at one of the churches here in town. Anyway, that choir got to go and sing in New York City, and my mom and my stepfather are part of that, and so they went and sang in that choir. So he gave me those. I'm going to put these on the Get Something From Your Neighbor page along with this. This is what he gave me to put on that page, and it's a coaster, and it's really cute coaster. So I'm going to put all of those on here because the luggage tags will remind me where I got everything, and then I'll have to come up with some. I'll ask my brother. He comes in, he flies up here all the time for work, and I bet he will give me a luggage tag. Of course, he doesn't always check his luggage. Sometimes, most of the time, he just brings it on plane with him because he's got stuff up here since he's here so often. So maybe he won't have any. But anyway, when they get back from their trip, my mom and stepdad are going to Israel. They're leaving tomorrow morning early, and they'll be coming back. They'll be coming back on the 22nd, I think. So they're going to be about 10 days in this trip. And I'll have them save me their luggage tags, and then I can. Oh, wrong way. I'll have them save me their luggage tags, and I stick those on the place for the airport luggage tag things. Oh, that's a good idea. I hope I remember to I love this tip on here, but it takes a lot of effort to get glue to actually come out of it. Anyway, put that there too. I like that you can stand it up like this, upside down. So when you first do something with it, it's ready to go. But after you've done a little bit, then it's a little harder. Hold these for just a second. Sorry. Get a paper towel. Oh, there's one. Okay. We're going to just turn that over. And next, I don't have anything for 6. And this page 8 was crosswords or Sudoku puzzles. And so I thought I would see if there was another crossword puzzle I might want to stick in there. I think we'll take this one and we'll glue it in there too, because I don't know, if one's good, two's better, right? And this way, there are 2 different kinds of crossword puzzles. I may still stick a Sudoku in there somewhere, and they don't have to be able, I mean, I'm not going to do the puzzles, I'm just sticking them in there, so it'll be all right if they cover each other up. In fact, let's look here and see. I've got this puzzle book that comes in our newspaper, and let's see if there's a Sudoku in here. Yeah, see, here we go. All right. So let's see. Now that's interesting. Look at that. 3 of them that are connected. I've never done one of those. I like to do the Sudoku puzzles, but I've never done one where these puzzles interact like this. But I have another one of those flyers, so I can do one later. When I told my mom and my stepfather that I needed something for my scavenger hunt, they just looked at me like I'd lost my mind. Because I'm 54 years old and here I'm doing a scavenger hunt. That seemed a little weird to them, I'm sure. Yeah, just stick it on there. That's all right if they cover each other up. Pretty much anybody who's doing this is a mixed media kind of person anyway, and we're used to covering things up that other people would think you couldn't cover up. So there, that's interesting. I like that. That looks good. Okay. Let's see what's next. Page 9 is a sentiment from a card. This one says, God cares. Neath blue skies or gray skies, in sunshine or rain, in joy or in sorrow, in peace or in pain. What joy and what comfort in all of life's affairs to know, beyond doubting, a living God cares. John Gilbert said that. This was sent to my grandmother. I think when her mother passed away, this was sent to her. And I don't know the people who sent it to her, but but it was beautiful, and I love the sentiment. And so I have a hard time doing anything with the cards that I got when she passed away. I got her treasure box, and it's hard to use them, but I want to because every time I look in this book now, this page will make me think of her. That's why I wanted those things. Um, so it's good to use them. Okay, I still got a doodle on this page. There's my blue page. It's finished, and I don't have. I told y'all in the video before when I was doing this that I'm kind of on a spending diet, so I still don't have another hobby store receipt to put in here, but I could put a thrift store receipt in here because that's where I get most of my hobby supplies. I think I'll think about that. And here are the tip-ins that I'm going to do that were my daughter's. This is the language that she wrote. I'm not sure if this is a poem. I think it's a poem she wrote in a language that she constructed for one of the stories that she's writing. And then this is a practice piece that she did to practice when she was going to do a design on an alcohol ink piece she was doing. So I'm going to put both of these in here because it'll make me happy to look at them and think about her. So I need to get some washi tape real quick to stick those down with. I think I need a fat one. Okay, I got some. I'm going to use this one. It's pretty. It won't overpower the things I'm tipping in. If I can find the end of it. There we go. Uh-oh. There we go. I did not do a very good job with that. I think I'm going to have to stick another piece on there. Let's go ahead and put a little glue on this because it feels pretty sticky, but you never know with washi tape. So. Okay, that feels like I got too high. Let's see if we can. There we go. There's that one. And then I think I'm going to tip this one from this direction, so you have to open it to tip that one out. I think that's a good plan. Although that might cover up this. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to do it very carefully. And I forgot to glue that one. Well, I'll glue the one on the back. Alrighty, there's my tip-ins. Let's see what's next. I've already got that done. Now I've got that one done. That one's done. Got some more stamps I want to put in. If I can find a place for them. Maybe not. Maybe I'll save those for something else because that's really pretty full. No, I'm going to save those for something else. There's always places you want stamps. 18 is food packaging. And so we're going to put these down. And this is pomegranates. Those are really good. And then this is avocados. It was on a bag. So I think I'm going to glue it like this so it can be folded the way it wants to fold. Well, I must have missed some over there. Okay. Alrighty. There's my washi tape page. And then 20 is a brochure from a local event. And so I'm going to go ahead and put this one down. Stick that right there. Days of Dust, the Texas Panhandle Dust Bowl events. This happened in 2012. I still had it, so cool. 21 is Pop Top. No, I don't have much of that. 22 is piece of art that you traded with a friend. 23 is something that you were testing. 24 is hot beverage. What do they call that? 24. Let's see. Sleeve from Hot Beverage. So this one is the place, Roasters here in town is where my husband and my daughter go to drink coffee. They enjoy doing that together. I'm not a coffee drinker, so I did discover a tea there though that that was pretty good. So I may go with them sometime after this. Maybe I should have left it like it was. Yeah, I think I will. I'll do them like that. Okay, sorry. Put you back together. Tell you, trying to get this glue out, I feel like a wimp. I used to work for an orthodontist, and I had really strong hands back then, but not so much anymore. Okay, put that one down. And these two came from the two hotels we stayed at on our trip when we went down to Houston. This one was at the hotel in Austin that we stopped at. It was a nice hotel. It was the Hyatt out by the airport. It was very nice. I would definitely recommend that. I was amazed that there was you couldn't hear any airport sounds or any kind of traffic sounds. It was amazingly quiet once you were inside that hotel. Um, it was a surprise to me. And only reason I made reservations there was because I had read it was in the right place to stop on our way, and I had read that people saying that it was quiet, and so I thought, well, we're going to give it a shot. And sure enough, it was. It was nice. This one was a Spring Hill Suites that we stayed in Webster, so we could be close to the things that we wanted to do down there. It was a trip we took my son on for his graduation gift. He wanted to go see the USS Texas battleship, and we toured that. And then we also went to NASA, and then we went to Galveston, and at Galveston we saw the tall ship Alyssa. That was really really good, and they also have a railroad museum there. And we went to that railroad museum. We had several places we were planning to go while we were in Galveston, but we spent about 3 hours at each of those places. And well, we did a harbor boat tour that you got on by the tall ship Alyssa. So part of the time we spent there was on that harbor boat tour. But it was nice. Neither one of my kids had ever been on a boat. It's kind of sad considering they're 18, but they enjoyed that. I was afraid that once they got on, they might get seasick or something, but they didn't. So it was all good. Okay, that's and 26. I don't remember what 26 and 27 were. I'll have to get to them later. 28 is packaging off something you bought recently. And this is from the package from the washers that I bought. And I did a stamp making experiment with those washers. I've got a video on that. And it's under my DIY supplies playlist if you want to watch that. Anyway, this is the packaging from that. Let's stick that right here. I'm trying to remember what this is off of. Something wood from Hobby Lobby. I don't remember. But it cost $1.99, whatever it was. Sorry, I don't remember. Stick that one down. And this was on some washi tape. It looked like this that I got at Dollar Tree. Okay. And I'm not sure what 29 is either. 30 is stickers off of fruit or vegetables. 32 is your favorite cartoon character. And my favorite cartoon is Family Circus. Has been since I was a little girl, back when they were black and white, probably. uh, anyway, I got 3 of those that I chose to put in here. This one is New Year's Day. This one is Christmas, so I'll start with it. We got Christmas and New Year's, and then one that's Valentine's. So I'm going to put those 3 in here. And then this is the Valentine's one. I remember when I was growing up thinking our house was really boring compared to theirs. Probably because there were only 3 of us, but we didn't get into all the scrapes they did. Of course, I was looking at it from a kid's point of view and not a parent's point of view. Now I look at it from a parent's point of view, and the cartoons are even funnier. Okay. And we're going to put, let's do them like this, I guess. And put, boy, they just barely fit. Okay, I'm going to have to trim them off a little bit more. Okay, get that one on there now. Let's trim this one off. Okay. All right, let's glue those down. Luckily, I can use the glue stick on these because my hands are getting tired of. Let's do this one now. I didn't do very many pages that were on both sides, but I decided why not. Okay. And that works out good because if I would cover up my number if I did one down there. Okay, that's my duct tape page. Napkins, paper airplane, ribbons. This is sheet music, fake credit cards, candy wrappers, cupcake wrappers, Zentangles, the whole edge of notebook paper, something from your library. This is one of the DIY pages because Janet Young is the person who set this all up and got us all going on this. And I guess she figured out she had done something twice, or I'm not sure. But anyway, she said page 48 and 49 were just do what you want. So I did the polka dots, and then I found this in my stash, and I thought that's just perfect. Okay. And next, 49 is the other DIY page, and I decided that something else my mom gave me. The kids always used to really enjoy doing this when the grocery store has these Monopoly games, but they're getting past that now. So Mom went ahead and gave it to me, and I asked them about it, but they were not interested. So I think I'm just gonna put some of the Monopoly board on here, and then I'll put some of the cards around it. All right, let's do a little bit neater job of cutting that. I'll stick that in there. That'll be fine. It won't cover up that. This was going to be real fast, you know. It's just going to glue a few things down. No big deal. Quick little video. Evidently, I don't know how to do that. Okay. Glue some of these on here too. I asked my son if he wanted to do this, and he said, "No, Mom, I don't. Go use it in your art." So they know me so well. Okay. There we go. All right, that one's done. I need to find some more tickets. That's all the tickets I have right now. Let's see. As you can tell, there's just quite a few pages I still got to do. Okay, 61 is company logos. So I'm going to use this as 2. Let's see what else might be in here. If there's a logo for something else. There's some nice pictures though. I guess I'll need to hold on to this after I do this. And then I'll go back to. Okay, I guess that's all I'm going to do out of that one for this. Okay. Next is red. And this is Matchbook covers. And that's the only Matchbook cover I have, and I don't really want to put it in here, so I'm going to make a copy of that and stick it in here. I just haven't done it yet. Those are rag flags. Rag flag paper clips. Butterflies. Need to work on that one a little more. This one is yarn, and these are some little pieces I cut off the ends of some yarn that I spun on my spinning wheel. Well, some of it's I spun way back when I was just learning how to do it on a hand spindle. Those. Let's see which other ones were on the hand spindle. That one and this one. The rest of these were done on my spinning wheel. And these are the tail ends, and so they're not as good as the rest of the yarn. But I didn't want to put the good rest of my yarn on here. So, okay, now how to do this. What would be the best way to go? Let me stick something under here. Put this under it. And I'm gonna oh dear. Let's see. I'm just gonna pour a little bit on here and brush it out. Oh wow. Whoa, way too much, way too much. Okay, well that will definitely stick that yarn down. Okay. Let me get a little brush here. It's funny because earlier today I made a video about making using fingernail polish to do a marbling on buttons because I wanted to put them in here. So this whole session right now was supposed to be about getting to the point where I could put those buttons on here. But it's pretty obvious that I'm not going to get to that point because this is on the page to do that. So go in there. So this may be the last page we get done today, and I'll have to do the fingernail polish page another day. Passed by earlier was the fingernail polish page. I'm not doing a really neat job of this because it's just make some pretty texture in here with this yarn. Okay, now then I don't know what to do besides just tap it down with my hand, get it to stick. Get my hands all gross. But okay. And that's definitely going to have to sit there and dry. So I think this is going to be the end of my playtime as far as this book's concerned today. Thank you so much for watching. If you watched all the way to the end of this, I'm thankful. You have a blessed day and a good night's sleep, and hope that tomorrow will be wonderful. Bye bye.